Okay, so this is the second time I've tried to do this video because my sweet mate's home and he keeps coming in and out and it makes me uncomfortable. I don't want to be seen talking to myself. So anyway, on gender blenders, the collab channel Gender Blenders, they're talking about coming out, and so I decided to make a video about that. So anyway, coming out. First time I came out was a very long time ago, when I was only like 12. I came out by accident. A bunch of kids in school, because I was such a strange kid, a bunch of kids in school decided to make assumptions, try to deduct, I guess, why I was so weird. And so they decided to they decided to spread rumors that I was bisexual or something. So, unfortunately, the rumors were partially true, which always kind of sucks, but, so, it was really hard for me at the time because kids are really stupid and horrible to each other, and so it was really hard, like, in middle school to have to deal with that, especially because I wasn't really sure of myself at the time. I mean, definitely wasn't ready to come out as gay, because I'm not necessarily that, and I wasn't sure that that's what I was at the time, but I knew that it was accurate to say that I was queer to some degree. I liked girls. That was true. So, yes, I said, yes, I am. I came out to my mother. I was crying, very upset, and she was like, that's all, I already knew that. So it was relatively easy family-wise. My sisters are both younger than me. They've always known about that part of me. Coming out to some friends at school was a little harder, but at the time it was other people came out for me. So there was that. But I tried to use the word lesbian sparingly because I never really thought that word. If I used any word often, I would use gay, because gay kind of was queer to me, and I was more comfortable being queer than I was being lesbian. But I never came out otherwise to most people. But when I was in high school, I figured out that there's such thing as trans people outside of like a Jerry Springer context, and that's when it made sense to me. So when I was in high school, I came out to a few people. I think I was in 10th or 11th grade when I came out to one of my best friends in high school, and then like a year or so later I came out to a couple other people, and I came out online, which I think was the first step for me. I didn't really come out to other trans people. I didn't know any other trans people, but just when I always had this role-playing fetish, I guess. I always played male characters, but I started coming out distinctly as a male player as well, which fit so well to me. It was relief. And when I came to college, I came to art school, and so I decided to come out. Not only come out, but to start my transition, and so in order to start my transition, I had to come out. So I came out to people here, which wasn't so. People here are relatively open-minded, so it wasn't so hard. I'm not really sure how I came out to a lot of people. I don't remember even doing it. To some people, I think they just figured it out. To be quite honest, I don't remember actually coming out to either of my sisters either. Like, I must have done it. And I remember talking to them about it, but I don't remember the initial, I think I blanked it out. But they both were always very supportive of me. And even, I think I emailed one of my sisters first, and she kind of had a hard time with the name and pronoun changes, but aside from that, she was really supportive. And the other one, I don't even remember doing it, but I must have. And she's actually even more supportive. They're both very supportive, but and then I told my mom. I don't remember even really which time I told my mom completely, because I kind of kept dropping hints. And by the time I really talked about it, she'd already figured it out herself. But I told her last year about going on hormones, which I just did 2 weeks ago. And at first my mom, she was like, wait till you're out of college. And I said, I can't, for a lot of reasons. One, I've been just waiting so long. And two, I've always been really depressed, and I don't want to, not to come out as a, I don't want to be another trans youth statistic. But my depression was very severe often, and I did some things that I couldn't. Okay, basically, I told my mom, if I don't do this now, if I don't transition now, I won't be around in 5 years to transition. And that wasn't a threat. I mean, that's just how it is with me. And yeah. So when I told her that, she just backed off a little bit. She still had some problems with it, but recently, since around Christmas time, she's been really good about it. She's still having some hard time. She doesn't understand that I need surgery, like I need it, and she doesn't really ask about what's going on in my transition. She never asks about it, but she did write Max on the Christmas cards this year, and she's told some of my relatives that I prefer to be called Max. I'm not really sure which relatives she's told about my transition. I think she's told a few, but I'm not sure how many. But she's doing well. I haven't told my stepfather, but he knows. I think my mom's talked to him about it. He's overheard us talking. But, I haven't told my father. I'm not sure I'm going to. Not because I'm afraid to tell him necessarily. I mean, I guess I sort of am, but just because it's not really relevant to him at this point. Maybe at some point I'll feel like it's relevant. I have a few other relatives that I've told, and so far it's gone all right. Some better than others. And yeah, I'm running out of time. I think I have more to say, but I think you're not necessarily interested in hearing it. So I'll stop. I want to say thank you to Heather, who is the female-identified, female-bodied individual on genderblenders. I think that's her name, Heather. I hope it is. mytransman girl. I want to thank her for her videos. They're really helpful to hear. I'm single right now, but it's always good to hear somebody might love me. So yeah, I'd like to say thanks. And aside from that, I gotta end this video, so bye.